Do you think this is the sweatiest Fortnite season of all time? Because every single game I play feels like I'm trying to qualify for FNCS. I have never had to try this hard and any season. This is insane, okay? And I get it, all right? I don't even want to hear about my shaky aim, okay? I get it. I'm old and I'm scared, okay? Don't point out my flaws, God. Still, no matter who you are, how old you are, how long you've been playing this game, I guarantee you, you have not tried this hard in a long time, okay? This is insane. Imagine just getting off of freaking 10 hours of work and you're like, I'm just gonna log in and play a nice game of Fort. Nope. Sorry, bud. Not gonna happen. How the dang heck are you? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Quantum Camper, and we're gonna do an in-depth look into the Fortnite item shop today. We've got Jack Sparrow and Metal Menace bundle, brand new skin for only 100 V-Bucks, guys. Skulldroid, was he 100 V-Bucks? If you were lucky enough to get the Twitch drops kind of recently, when was that, like 3 weeks ago? I don't know, because Fortnite time moves differently. I know for a lot of us, we're going to do some shout outs on Twitter in a little bit, and a lot of people are tagging me in their 100 V-Buck purchase of that bundle, because, in case you didn't know, they gave away all 3 of these cosmetics as Twitch drops: the backbling, the pickaxe, and the wrap. They're all, like, honestly, this backbling is really, really cool, and I'm going to be using this a lot. And this skin, I got some, obviously you just saw some gameplay. We're going to look at some other stuff too. Really cool skin, honestly, especially for 100 V-Bucks. Duh. We got a great shop here for you. Viridian and Shiver is back in the item shop. Some FNCS skins just came back. We got some good stuff. Sparrow run. Did you get Jack Sparrow bundle for 1,000 V-Bucks when it was a mini pass? Because I did. See, guys, this is why the passes are always worth it, even if they come back, because you would be spending 2,000 V-Bucks for Jack Sparrow. But if you had gotten the mini pass, it was only 1,000 for like all of the cosmetics. So it's always worth it. I wish they would bring back mini passes, dude. What was up with that? I love those, you know? Dude, let's start a petition. We need mini passes back in the game. Am I right? I think so. We got some cool stuff here. I did the tournament for, how do you say that word? Tournament. I did the tournament for the ranked glider. I got 50 points. Therefore, I should be getting it, hopefully, because I know, there's been some problems with the ranked glider, especially last season. Sorry to those who couldn't get it. Also, I'm sorry to myself because it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to get that Save the World loading art, because I think tomorrow is the last chance. I don't know if because it says the 20th. That might be it resets at midnight. Might be it resets at item shop reset. Hopefully, it's actually midnight, and I can squeeze it in real quick when I get back from work. But I tried to log on today to do it, and no one was there. No one was there with me. Granted, I tried at 11 p.m. and then midnight. It did not work. So apparently no one in my region at midnight wants to play Save the World. Okay. So it's all right, guys. Before we get going, before we do a deep dive into Fortnite and the item shop, you know what we got to do. You love it. Recording on, display capture on, camera on. We are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the OCDG check. That's right. Audio moving up and down. Display capture on, camera on. We have the fuzzy timer set. No, we don't. You know what? I'm going to reset the fuzzies right now, just preemptively. Hold on. And, for the new viewers, fuzzies are, for some reason, my audio box that I recorded with Focusrite. It's every 45 minutes to an hour, sometimes even a half hour, it'll start giving like a staticky. And what sucks is I can't hear it, but it comes through, so I don't know what's happening. So like early on in these, I would get like messages from, or comments just like, dude, like great episode, but at like 40 minutes in, this fuzzy noise started happening, and then I've tried everything. I replaced every single cable. I have literally bought a new audio box. I have made sure all of my drivers were updated, like everything, literally everything you could try, and it's still. I bought a brand new one, a brand new audio box. It's still does it. But you know what? Now it's a fun little game. So it's part of the show. I don't think we're never going to change. The second thing we got to do before we get going is display gratitude, guys. What are you grateful for? We show gratitude to fight the darkness. The darkness is attacking us every single day. Okay. I'm great when we show gratitude because it helps put our lives in perspective. Okay. Because you might get downtrodden with little complainy, I call it Fortnite complainy, and that might take over your life. And it doesn't have to be Fortnite. It could just be little things here and there. It just adds up. And but if you try to put your life in perspective, you're like, okay, I could complain about this. I could complain about that, complain about that. Although those little things might be, what was that? Pause. All those little things might be, valid to complain about. Are they really that bad? Are you safe? Do you have food in your stomach? Do you have a place to rest your head? If you can answer yes to those things, your life is okay. If you have the time to watch this video and then you have the time to play this game, you are doing well. Okay? A lot better than some people. If you're sitting here complaining about kicks in Fortnite being a ripoff, or just, the end of oh my God, kicks are they're stealing from us. It's ruining Fortnite. It's like, dude, no one's forcing you to buy kicks. Stop complaining about it. That's what I'm talking about. That's when you need to put the controller down, step away from the monitor, go, do something else. If you find yourself complaining about kicks in Fortnite and whether they're too expensive or not, and it's actually, it's fine if you want to have a real conversation about it and be like, dude, the fun ones are worth it to me. I wish they should all be 600. That's fine if you want to have a conversation. But if you're actually freaking the beep out about it, and making videos about it and posting content, who's buying these? It's like, dude, don't ever let anyone shame you for what you buy in Fortnite or any game, for that matter, or anything. It's your money, okay? If you want to buy kicks, do it. If you want to buy, every battle pass and tons of different skins in Fortnite, go for it, okay? Because, back in the day, I allowed myself to let what others thought affect my life. And that's why I never bought battle passes back in the day, because it was lame. It wasn't lame, but all my friends told me buying in-game cosmetics was lame. Only losers do that. And that's the same sentiment that's being spread around about kicks in Fortnite. You're lame if you buy kicks. That's just literally the same thing. You're a loser if you spend money on shoes in Fortnite. Actually, you're a loser if you say things like that, because it's my money. And as long as I'm not spending that money on something else that needs to be spent, like rent or like my family, if it's truly just extra money that then I can do whatever I want with it. And I'm not kidding. If somebody starts shaming you for buying something, I'm just going to use kicks in Fortnite as an example. If they start shaming you for that, write that person out of your life, dude. Like, that's the darkness attacking right there. It might seem insignificant and minuscule, but I'm serious. That's kind of like a, you know what I mean? It's a slow dig at you. That's like a mild darkness attacking you. But it is. It's negativity, dude. It's like, hey, man, it's my money. And you should be celebrating anything I want to spend it on. It's not hurting it. As long as it's not hurting anyone, as long as it's not money that should be spent somewhere else, you know, such as rent, food, your family, things like that. Once all that's taken care of, if you have an extra $50 to $100 left over in the month and you want to buy these swamp slippies, and I don't care if there's 1,600 Vbucks, that's up to you. It's your money. Don't ever let any content creator, any friend, anyone, if it's something you want, just get it. All right? I'm grateful that I've been able to work through that and push through, you know, and not allow people to affect my life like that anymore. So, because if I had done that, if I had worked on that earlier, I would have some old bad battle passes. You know what I mean? So don't make the same mistake I did. I'm grateful that I don't allow the dark, you know what I mean? It's just nasty, dude. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't give in. What are you grateful for? We have a lot to be grateful for. The fact that we can play this amazing game. It's fun. I like it. I hope you do too. Third and final thing we got to do before we get going is I have to ask you for a favor. And that's to please use my supported creator code, which is Quantum Camper, all one word. Doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not, okay? So basically what this is, in case you didn't know, every time you pick up something in the Fortnite item shop with my code, I get a small percentage of that sale. It's not a lot, but it adds up, honestly. And I buy things like Vbucks to give back to you and the others in the community here, okay? So it's important that you use my code because it helps you, it helps me, and it helps others. And it's free for you to do, okay? This is the only thing I'm really going to push on you because it's the free way to support me, all right? So basically, you can do this on any console. You can do this on a PC, the dang old browser version of the item shop. You can even do this in Rocket League, okay? So hit the support a creator button, whatever platform you're using. Put my code in, Quantum Camper, all one word. Doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not. Hit search, look for the green check mark, and if you see it, guess what? You're good. But here's the tricky part. Oh, I didn't even realize that this was a reskin of the skateboard. That's kind of cool. So you got to train your brain every 14 days. I'm like jumping all over the place. Every 14 days, which is, yes, a fortnight. What happens? The supported creator code automatically resets. So what do you got to do? You got to train your brain. What does that mean? Let's say you're going to pick up Hannah, okay? And you're like, I like this cool skater chick. Let me get her for my collection. And I'm not allowing the darkness to make me feel bad for buying in-game cosmetics because they're cool, actually. Let's say you're going to pick this up. Stop. Back out before you finish any purchase, okay? And make sure that code Quantum Camper is still in the supported creator area, okay? Always train your brain to always double check, okay? One more time, please use code Quantum Camper in the Fortnite item shop as your support a creator code. Thank you. Now let's check out the dang old top 10 best sellers. Metal Menace bundle. You know what's interesting? I want to point this out, and this is actually really cool. At least I think it is. The top 10 is based off of units sold and not money, not Vbucks taken in or money, because this bundle was only 100 Vbucks for a lot of people, probably like the majority of people. So that means that like not a lot of money was spent getting it, but a lot of units were moved. Does that make sense? So they must base the best sellers off of how many people purchased said skin. So, which would be interesting because like if you have, you know, let's say 10,000 of an 800 V-Bucks skin sold, and then 8,000 of like a 1,500 V-Bucks skin. Technically, the 1,500 V-Bucks skin would have made more money, but the 800 one would be in the first rank because it moved more units. Does that make sense? That's interesting that they do it that way. We're just finding out little. I love the top 10, dude. It gives us so much insight. It's so cool. Metal Menace bundle, number 1. Jack Sparrow bundle, number 2. Sparrow Run, number 3. The Dangle Power Rangers T800, of course, hasn't left the top 10 since he came out. Skulldroid, the skin is so the skin is popular. Okay, so this is the skin just sold by itself for 800. Okay, that means a lot of people did not get the Twitch drops and purchase this skin just regardless because it is a very cool skin. So that's cool. We got Go Mufasa, Caper, Scarlet Commander, and to round out the top 10 Pirates of the Caribbean bundle. Ace's Wild Card, the Chapter 6 Season 1 FNCS skin is back. I have like 2 edit styles of the Ace skin, 2 different reskins, so I'm going to skip on that, but he's here until August 21st. Pretty dope. Toy Trooper. I was actually just using Toy Trooper. You know what? I'll show you a little bit of gameplay footage. Nothing crazy because I was just using her to essentially camp in the tournament. I tried to play a couple matches, and it's just like, dude, you know, I like to sometimes jokingly say a lot that you're using aimbot, but this is like crazy in a tournament, dude. Bruh. So there she is in all her glory. This is a really good camping skin. This is also, I mean, it's 800. This is my go-to camping skin. Just because you can like literally blend in with so much. And it's a Headhunter, right? I'm pretty sure this is Headhunter. We're going to have to double check that, but I'm like 97% sure. 97.2% sure this is Headhunter. But yeah, dude, she's really, really good in game. Highly recommend her, 800. And then when the bundle comes back, you get the Jonesy version. And then you get the 3 wraps for 1,000. It's 1,000 V-Bucks total. So if you buy her right now, then the bundle when it comes back is going to be 800, and you're going to get 3 wraps and a skin for 200 V-Bucks. So that's sick. So there you go. I just want to kind of show you in game how she's dope, dude. I love her. And then the Chapter 5 Season 1. Victory Brella right there. Sick. I think that's the Victory Brella, right? It's something from Chapter 5, Season 1. That's the closest to like camo. Oh, no. You know what? I guess the closest camo one I have would be dang old the Founders Pack Brella. I always forget about that. So there you go. A little bit of gameplay foot. Oops. Oh, I just accidentally clicked on something. Best Fortnite crew skins. Okay, here we go. Galaxia is number 1. Crazy. Who has this? That's a neat one. Is that okay? Chapter 2, Season 4. Is this the very first one? I think so. I think it might be. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it? December 2020. I don't know if I see. Wow, the operator's number the last, dude. The operators. I mean, the operator's not like my favorite, but I'll take it over like, you know, I don't know, a bunch of them. That's crazy, dude. Sylvie's all the way down here? No way, dude. Summer Skies? Dude, Phaedra is number 14? That's crazy, bro. No way. Lexa is 5? I mean, she's at least top 3, right? I don't know, man. I mean, I guess... Mecha Cuddle Master. That's crazy. The Fortnite crew skins. Oh, look at this. Astria? Who has this? Chapter 4, Season 4. Probably a lot of you have this, actually. That's very cool. There you go. I feel like we need some more crazy ones like that, you know? I mean, we're getting some good ones. The Reboot Man one was really good. I like this current one. Obviously, Spirit Hunter Seiko. That was my very first one. What was your favorite, or what was your first Fortnite crew skin? Let me know in the comments. That's be an interesting thing to know. Gosh darn it, what were we doing? I don't even remember. We were trying to see something. Who knows? We're just moving on. We're going back to it. I did want to see what if Toy Troopers Ramirez. I'm almost for sure. Fortnite wiki. Yeah, dude, she has to be. Toy Trooper is a, yeah, you can already tell that's Headhunter. Yeah, for sure. Okay. So for any Headhunter collectors out there like me, she's a must-have, dude. We got let's check out Skulldroid. He's sick, dude. And he has hood down, which is cool, but I kind of like hood up, dude. Yeah. He's rad. For 800 for sure. Kind of a Narnar, low-key Narnar, but you know, I'm kind of getting back into Narnar skins, so right up my alley now. And then check out this Tome of Skulls backbling. Like, that thing hits, dude. That's really freaking cool. And the pickaxe, dope. Pretty cool as well. And then Tech Romancy. Oh, see? It's a little reactive there. I like it. That's a good one. So, make sure you log, if you haven't logged in for a minute and you got these Twitch drops, make sure you log in by August 22nd to pick up this locker bundle for, or just this bundle for 100 V-Bucks, okay? So this right here was 100 V-Bucks for me, and it was 100 V-Bucks for a lot of people, okay? We're going to do the shout-outs a little bit later on. So, I want to show you, well, let's look at a little bit more gameplay footage here. We can do, oh, look at this. Look at that, dude. It was like glitched, and the lighting was off in the lobby, and look how sick that looks, dude. It's so menacing. Isn't that cool? I love that. So he looks good in low light. So he's definitely going to kind of glow. His eyes are going to glow. And then his legs. So it's going to kind of sell you a little bit. But hey, It's the price of looking cool, you know? Okay. God, every freaking game, dude. I'm telling you, man. Every game. I'm just, literally feels like I'm fighting for my life. Bruh. And then, I do die. But, so we're gonna skip ahead. Yeah, dude. This... Okay, that was a bot. Is this the game? Okay, so this is where all right, isn't this where I already should... Oh, yeah. Wait. This is good. Oh my God. I had to get toxic, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, let's move this camera here. I mean, every elimination needs to be celebrated in this in this season. Like, honestly, dude. Watch this. I almost kind of sold this, but these people fighting. I was like, okay, took them out. I kind of thought maybe they were bots for a second, but the way he started beaming like that, I was like, oh, no, that's a real player, dude. So I was like, okay, let me just heal real quick. Just get a little, and then so they're gonna push naturally, which is weird. Like, and then I just start doing. I think they. I had to, dude. I had to hit him with the hips. So. Dude, I don't know what it is. I swear to you. Now, I said this before, and I was like, I think that they secretly upped the amount of real players in games, and then people are coming at me with like, no, like, you know, there's still only like 30 real players in each match. No. First of all, you don't know. That's what they said for last season. They said that they've now upped the minimum player, like real players in a lobby, to 35. So there's a minimum of 35 real players in each match now. That doesn't mean that they just, without announcing it, upped that amount, or that's the minimum. You know, what if they were like, hey, you know what? So many people. Oh, look at this. These chests were freaking glitched. I couldn't even open them. So many people were complaining about bots. Okay. They were like, all right, you guys don't want bots? Here you go. Here's a lot of humans. Dude, I'm telling you, these lobbies are feeling 70-30. Really, for real. It's feeling like 70 real human players and like 30 bots. That's the ratio I'm kind of getting. Whereas my lobbies used to be 30-70. Like, it literally felt like I could go 10 minutes in a match without even running across a real player. That was like on the reg, dude. And now I can land on the outskirts and there's real players over there. It's getting insane, dude. Oh, this is the moment it happens right here. This is where I started the episode with. I'm bummed that I didn't get to. Okay, this shotgun shot coming up here mid-air. I'm kind of proud of this right there. Boom. That's kind of nasty, right? Ugh. I would have had him if I didn't have to reload right there. That's why I switched. I want to show you Endgame, though. I went after the frickin' medallion holder. See, I was trying to third party like I showed you guys a few episodes ago. And almost got it, dude. Like low key. Oops. Yeah. Who uses that the bug blaster? Cringy, dude. Do you use that? I mean, that's how I died, so apparently it's not that cringy. But I was like, oh, dude, 23. Oh my god, he's so one. I pushed. I'm like, dude, 19. How does he have shield again? He must have chugged some shield real quick. 20. Oh my god, it's like, he was whited. How does he have shield all of a sudden? I kind of blow it here. I'm not gonna lie, dude. So I was like, all right, let me reload. I know he's on top of that thing right there. I couldn't get up there, and then I was like, all right, let me get this car. But I was like, okay, wait. He's the down. Oh, there's the footsteps. I know he's up here. He's waiting for me to come up. I shouldn't have gone up there, dude. I still hit him. 24. Guy's like invincible. Look at this. Who uses that thing, dude? That's crazy behavior, bro. Like, bro was literally invincible. Like, he must have had like so much health on him. What the heck? Who uses the bug blaster? Actually, dude, that's crazy behavior. But hey, you know what I'm thinking? I think they were going for grabbing a bunch of loot when I came up on him. So I think maybe they accidentally picked that up. Does anyone, let me know in the comments who actually uses that bug blaster still? Sure, we all tried it out for the first couple of days of the season, just as you do, you know, you're trying out all the new guns and stuff. Are you actively using it? I'm not trying. It's okay, but it's, you know, I'll never pick it up over like a lot of different stuff. Viridian is back. He was introduced chapter 6, season 2. This is a good skin, actually. Super Narnar, like full blown. But I like him. I'm gonna skip. Oh, look at the Lego. The Lego's funny, dude. I like him. 1200. 1200 is kind of a pricey, but you know, you get it. That's a really cool design. Anytime they have like pretty intricate designs like that, they're like, yeah, we're gonna need 1200 V-Bucks on that one. So B base, pretty cool. Boom. Shiver is back. I feel like it's been a minute since she was here, right? Let's see. When was Shiver last in the item shop? Let's see. Shiver was last available 103 days ago. She's good though. I like her. I like her a lot. Man, I'm getting stoked for freaking October, man. All the edgy e-girls, all the edgy skins. We're gonna get some new stuff, okay? Jason, we're getting Ghostface. Okay, we're getting Scooby-Doo. Like, come on, bro. I feel like there's something else big I'm literally forgetting. We got a lot of stuff coming up, dude. It's gonna be cray. So make sure make sure you have a reserve. I mean, I have like 2,000 V-Bucks. I'm grinding away. You know, I'm doing my dailies, and you know, I'm still picking up things here and there, but kind of sparingly. I'm not going crazy, but dude, in October, you're gonna see me down at the plasma bank. It's like, dude, is that Quantum? Why is he so pale and like what's? And then I'm like, I just sold all my plasma, dude. Can you drive me home, please? I can't operate a vehicle in this condition. And I'm gonna sit there and just like, I don't feel well, but I have money for Vbucks and all these edgy e-girls. Everything's gonna be okay. All right. So make sure you save those Vbucks. October is around the corner. Balenciaga's coming, Polo's coming, lots of stuff, dude. Just to get a second job, dude. I tell you what, this is if you're just like now is the time. Okay, this is important to talk about. It's if you're the holiday season's coming up. Okay, if you're in a relationship, I used to when I was like really in the dating game, I used to think about this because I would be like, all right, if you're in a relationship that's on the rocks, I'm not talking about. Don't listen to me right now if you're married, if you have kids with your significant other. But if you're just like not married, no kids, and you don't live with your significant other, listen up. The holidays are coming, and if things are kind of on the rocks and you're like questioning it, just realize that once October hits, you're gonna have to do some type of cringy activity, dressing up together, going to some parties that you don't want to go to, and then right after that, you're gonna have Thanksgiving. You're gonna have to go to the pumpkin patch and all this stuff, and go to the parents' going to her parents' house, and or she goes to yours, and it's the relationship's on the rocks already, and you're like you're forced to do all this stuff with someone you kind of didn't even really like anymore. And then Christmas comes around, and now you got to spend more money and buy presents for someone. At this point, you're like, I'm over it. This is taken away from my Vbucks fund. And I got to buy you presents? I don't even like you anymore. And then New Year's is going to be there. You got to go to some freaking New Year's Eve party. Don't want to do that. And then, guess what? Then Valentine's Day is right around the corner, okay? So right now, if you're not married, don't have any kids, don't live together, right now might be the perfect time to end it. I used to always think about stuff like that when I was like really in the dating game. I'm like, do I want to really go through the next like 4 or 5 months doing cringy stuff with someone I don't even really want to be with? And because like once like kind of August, September hit, I'd be like, all right, am I going to stick with it? Is it worth it? I don't know. What do you think? Half joking. Hold on, we got to fight the fuzzies. But yeah, dude, if you're married, sorry. You got to freaking stick with it. Work it out, bud. Come on, babe. Figure it out. If you live together, that's tricky. You got kids together, forget it. You got to make that work, dude. No kids, don't live together, not married. See ya. More money for Vbucks, dude. Duh. So OXR combat boots leaving today with Trespasser skins. Okay. Titan, I've got some gameplay footage to show you as well with Titan. Titan's dope, dude. I was kind of an OG owner of Titan, no big deal. But the Pandora's Box backbling hits too. This one's very intricate, really cool design. Let's do a little OCD check. Yeah, I see it. We're good. And then the Titan skin, I always forget how cool he is. Like you can see like the slashes on his back. It's kind of, but it's, dude, look at this. You got the like galaxy on his chest. So cool, dude. Man, if you were there for Chapter 5, Season 2, this was what a neat experience. The hand coming out of the freaking ground. Everyone shooting the Pandora's box, bro. That was the first mini event that happened in game that I ever experienced. So it's forever going to be special to me. Just the hand slowly popping out of the ground. And I remember driving the dirt bikes over it, and like, you know, each day they would get like more and more cracks and stuff coming out, and that was one of the first things that really impressed me about this game, is that there was like things that were happening on the map that like everyone could experience together. And then the fact that we were all like shooting Pandora's box, and you had to do a certain amount of damage to it. It was like 1 million, you know, hit points, or you have to do 1 million damage or something to it. I can't remember the exact billion or something. Who knows? But it got done in like a day and a half or something. But just things like that really brought the community together, and I was like, I'd never experienced something like that in a game before, because I had truly never really played many PvP games. It was always just PvE for me. So I don't know, you know, I'm sure there was other events in World of Warcraft or Call of Duty, you know, things like that bring everyone together, but that was the first time I ever experienced something like that, and it was amazing. So that was like the end of Chapter 5, Season 1 into Chapter 5, Season 2. Very, very cool. I want to show you a little bit of gameplay footage of Titan. Nothing crazy. I was just doing man, I'm telling you, even freaking Blitz. Finally, Blitz is starting you with some shotguns. Most of the games I played, I was getting a shotgun, or it would start me with the Wrecker revolver, so that was nice. So here's a little bit of footage right here. He's so cool, dude. Let's get out of the storm. Oh yeah, oh wait. This is hold on. I kind of crush right here. I sell the match, but I think this is yeah. Watch. Missed. Hit him. Oh my god. I'm so one. It's not even funny. I have 42 health. Holy crap. Dude, that was insane, bro. You know, I'm so sick of people commenting like, dude, what's with the shaky aim? I'm scared, dude. I don't know what else to tell you. But also, I don't even really notice it. I don't. Apparently, I shake a lot. I don't see it. I'll like watch the footage back, and I'm like, what are you talking about? I mean, I guess sometimes, but do I? Do I shake a lot? Sure, I don't have a freaking steady hand, but like, dude, it used to be really bad when I had my sensitivity turned way up. But I've turned my sensitivity way down lately. Like, way, way down. So I'm freaking dragging my mouse through mud, dude. I love it now, though. I'm pretty happy with the sensitivity I'm at right now. I'm not happy with the cable on my mouse. It keeps going crazy. So I might either go back to wireless, or there's like a little thing that you can get. I saw Tfue talking about it one time. It's like a little thing that holds the cable of your mouse in place. So I might have to get something like that. But yeah, the cable's like really bumming me out. It's like it gets stuck on my keyboard sometimes. It gets caught. It gets wrapped up. I don't know. But yeah, here's Titan in game. Very, very cool. Right? Kind of hits, dude. So Titan, and then yeah, I think that's about it. I don't think there's any other skins we really had to show. Yeah, I just did the 3. So let's get back to the darn old item shop. Svenja. This is. I saw some people. We'll look at it in the. I think it was Kid Velvet asking about Svenja, and is this an actual member of the 7? And I think Elderon Games commented that this was like basically an NPC in game. So like we had the NPCs from Chapter 5 became skins, you know, like the ones from Chapter 5 Season 3. This was an NPC during the 7 season, chapter 3 season. Well, it was probably before that. But yeah, essentially this was an NPC on the map, and it was like a guard basically. So not essentially part of the 7, but like adjacent. So that's some pretty cool lore there for you. Deep Space Lander. This one's cool. And then Dragon Scale Daggers. Those are illuminating. That's sick. They're like up in my grill though. They are close. What's up with that? Dang. Spider Knight. I have the Narnar version of Spider Knight, so I'm good on that. So I have Spider. Let's see. It is the Corrupted Machine, Web of Corruption. Yeah. So what's this called? Web of Corruption. Hold on. Web of Corruption. So, wait. No, I guess I don't have. No, so she's. I have a rack. So I guess I don't. Okay. Spider. I guess I. Yeah. I don't think I have an edit style of Spider Knight. No, I don't think I do. Look at that, dude. Maybe I might need to get him. I thought I did. I thought he was in that corruption or the corrupted pack, but I guess not. Oh well. Pretty cool Spider Knight. There for you. That's an OG skin right there. Season 6. Sup. Dope skin. I like him. Spyglass. Ooh, what do we got here? Okay. And then Cyclo. This is a really cool skin. I mean, it's 2000, but the design on it is sick. Like, I really like this skin. Chapter 2, Season 2. Really dope. It just looks like a villain in like a superhero movie. You know what I mean? This is a really good skin. I will get this at one point, and I have a reskin of this cape, and that's cool. And I got it for free, which I like. 2000 on Cyclo Void Core. I have this one. This goes to what's his name? Really cool skin. Chapter 4, Season 3 for that. Okay. And then we got the emotes that came back yesterday. The Renegade, I must have. Renegade. Renegade. And then, of course, we still got the Power Rangers, and we got the dang old Jack Sparrow, dude. He does look good, but unfortunately, it's not the likeness of Johnny Depp, which, of course, we all wanted that. It looks very much like him, but it looks like it looks like a very good cosplay of Jack Sparrow. Like you're at Comic-Con, and some dude like crushed his costume to the point where you're asking for pictures. And then he starts eyeing your girlfriend, and you're like, let's get out of here, babe. This guy's a creep. Good costume, though. You know. I saw when I was at Comic-Con recently, and I saw a really good Jack Sparrow. I saw a good Jack Sparrow, and he was like selling it big time. Well, not selling it like he sold, but like selling in a positive way. He was doing the whole like kind of drunken walk, and like I was like, damn, bro's like committing right now. That's good. I like that for sure. Dude, if he went out to the bars and did that, oh my God. Bro's gonna crush. Cursed Jack Sparrow is also kind of a vibe too. So when you get the skin, is this an edit? That's just like a fully different skin, right? Yeah. Dude, you know what's so cool when that dropped? They accidentally released the mini pass early at midnight. It was like right after an update, right? I know Eric, shout out Eric Herrera, because I remember messaging you. We both got it early. So they accidentally released the mini pass early. And so if you happen to be up during the update and you bought it within it was seriously on sale for like 20 minutes or 20 or 30 minutes. But of course, I was up and I freaking purchased it right away as soon as it became available. And then they took it down because it wasn't supposed to release for like a month later. So we had early access to Cursed. That was my first experience of something like that. And that was the first time I had something in Fortnite that a lot of people did not have that they wanted, and that made me feel good. And I was like, oh, I totally understand this whole pixels thing. Oh, I have this, and you can't have it. But I mean, eventually they released Jack Sparrow, but you know, we got it early for 30 days. Let me know in the comments if you experienced that too. Little things like that, you know, super fun. I like this. I think he's super worth it, even if you have to pay the 2,000 V-Bucks. I think he's really good. I mean, just Cursed Jack Sparrow alone, really, really good in game. And yeah, the whole bundle's great. I kind of picked away at it. I got Davy Jones right away. Davy Jones is really, really good. Oh, you know what? I think I have footage of Davy Jones actually. It would be this one. Let's see. Maybe. That core was a low-key sweat, actually. Yeah, here we go. Here's Davy Jones. Oh, I'm using the big red boot. What's funny is that it only puts the shoe or the kick on one foot because the other foot's a peg leg. So obviously, you know, can't put a shoe on a peg leg. Whee! Getting crazy here, dude. $20. There we go. Bro's dipping, dude. So there you go. A little bit of the Davy Jones. Look at that. Just one freaking kick on. Isn't that funny? He looks so hilarious with the dang old big red boot. I really hope we get the black edit style on that big red boot. Also, Elizabeth Swan is a vibe. She's great. Yeah, I eventually got the whole thing. And then Captain Barbassa, which I have literally never used. I've admittedly only seen the very first movie and like parts of the second one, I think. I liked the first one, but I'm not like a massive fan of it. It's not that I dislike it. It's just, I don't know. It's just one of those things. The emote is a must-have, though. This is so cool. I was jamming on this thing when it came out, dude. Look at that. That's such a good one, dude. And the Sparrow's run, of course. Oh, you know what? Oh yeah, I moved it. Okay. So, and then Jar of Dirt. Super fun, dude. Oh, and then Skull and this. If you have the Machinist, that was my during Chapter 5 Season 3. That was my favorite backbling to use on her. Skull and Crossbones. Yes. So look at that. Look how absolutely perfect that looks on her. It's so sick. So I was using that on her back in Chapter 5 Season 3. That's the jam right there, dude. I love it. So there you go. This is here until August 23rd, bud. I'll try to get some footage of Cursed Jack Sparrow tomorrow or something. All Might still here with all of the My Hero Academia stuff. Returned yesterday with Himiko Toga. Check out yesterday's video if you want to see some gameplay footage. Terminator still here with the T800 and Sarah Connor. I'm still seeing people picking them up, so they're a hit. I will do some dang old shout-outs in a second. Leaving today, Midas. Midas is out of here. Also, Skibbity Toilet. Guys, I saw a post. I think it was Sheena that posted it. Skibbity Toilet coming back is not just a coincidence. Apparently, Skibbity Toilet is now officially, or Skibbity is now officially recognized as a real word. It has made its way into Webster. Okay, Webster's dictionary now recognizes the word skibbity as a real word. Okay, so remember that in case for those of you who do trivia or crossword puzzles and stuff like that, you might see skibbity on there sometime. So that's why that came back. I think it literally happened yesterday. Destiny 2 still here. And I think that's about it. Yeah, that's all we got for the dang old item shop. Let's do some Darnold. Let's check the news. Let's see. We got, new Skulldroid skin dropped for 100 V-Bucks, of course. We got, I think Fortnite forgot that they have a full new collab sitting in the game files just waiting to be released. One Punch Man. Oh, yeah, big news. I should have brought this up earlier. Frontman, we're officially getting a Frontman skin. So Fortnite dropped this image. So a Frontman from Squid Games is officially coming to the game. So that's going to be dope, dude. We got that to look forward to. Best look at all known companions in Fortnite. We got, so I guess Kai Cenat's hamster is officially going to be a companion, and we got that dog right there, and we got the turtle, we got the other two dogs, and the mecha team dog, which is gonna be cool. So companions hopefully coming this season, dude. That's gonna be dope. Something about custom games, Baby Metal and Yosobi jam tracks on Thursday. That's crazy, dude. I think this is the band that, or the group that Pathetic Person likes. So shout out to them. And Baby Metal, I know them. They're rad. So that's it for the dang old news. But we got breaking news right here. 1 minute ago, Vanilla Ice got a dope skin for just 100 V-Bucks using code Quantum Camper. Let's go. Shout out to our friend Vanilla Ice. Also, we got Goofy Snoopy picked up Skulldroid for only 100 V-Bucks. What a steal. Also picked up Heel Click Breakdown yesterday with code Quantum Camper. Let's go. I'll repost these in a second. Brennan54 had to get Sarah Connor using code Quantum Camper. Top 5 favorite movie, T2. Dude, T2 is the bomb. I love it. Chris McKiltz joined the 100 V-Bucks club with Skulldroid. Amazing. Love to see it. And Arian Tomar picked up the new skin for 100 V-Bucks and got the backbling from the web shop. So actually, guys, this is a good shout out to Arian. This is a good cosmetic to get from the item shop. Let's say you're trying to show skin restraint, so you don't want to buy anything. If you got the Twitch drops and you want to drop 100 V-Bucks for this skin, buy it on the web browser, on the web version of the item shop, and you'll get that. You'll get this backbling for free. Okay, so maybe you've been kind of waiting for something cheap that you wanted. Now's the time, dude. 100 V-Bucks for a skin, and then you're gonna get this Gold Skull Peel pack backbling for free if you purchase anything on the item shop in the web version. Okay. So yeah, there's Kid Velvet asking about Svenja, and Elderon Games says Svenja. I looked it up. Oh wait, Svenja is not one of the 7, but she was one of the NPC guards that protected the 7's outpost in Chapter 3. So kind of like how we started getting all of the Chapter 5 NPC guards in the shop recently. There you go. Shout out Elderon Games dropping that knowledge. Lord Osiris, only 100 V-Bucks for Skulldroid. The Twitch drops saved me 700 V-Bucks. I picked up the Apple Green shoes with the saved V-Bucks with code Quantum Camper. Let's go, dude. Heck yeah. Ooh, that's good. I'm using, I don't know if this is the same green shoes, but I'm using green ones on him too. Matt, it's finally here. The accessories we got from Twitch. I don't know if you picked it up, but I hope you did. Only 100 V-Bucks, Matt. And again, what does that mean? Again? Onyx Winter. Is the skin glitched? I'm not sure. Not sure what that means. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all the darn time we have for today. I got to get the dang heck out of here. I got to get some sleep. I'm running off of 4 hours here, bud. But you know what time it is. Time to do that key slide. Oh, machinist, chill. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Oh My Llama. I'm your host, Quantum Camper. Don't forget to use code Quantum Camper at the Fortnite item shop as your supported creator code. Drop me a like and subscribe and comment with what you got or what you would like to get. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.